Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Josh says he's been waiting 6 months for pictures of that couch done.
Really? Well, I'll tell you what. Is he in your chat right now?
He's in the chat room, yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think, unless it's like a...
He's such an asshole.
Oh.
Chomp chomp. Chomp chomp.
Round one, fight.
Chomp chomp.
Yeah, that was me. Oh, what? It was me. But don't tell anybody. Bad day to be a fake Josh. Oh.
I support abortion.
Often imitated, never duplicated, replicated, fornicated, emancipated. I ran out of ids. Bad day to be a word association game.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Proclamated? I like that. I don't know what it means, but I like it. Yeah, I was saying hi. I didn't think it was rude, but if it was, sorry. I was just, trying to be funny. Sometimes I miss the mark. I didn't, I don't know. I missed the mark maybe. I've been known to be sarcastic from time to time. I would never be rude. That's not true. I would be rude, but not just for fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. I don't think being rude's fun, but it was weird. I mean, I think there might be is there a fake Josh going on around? Be a bad day to be a fake Josh. I'll tell you that. It's a bad day to be the real Josh. I mean, there could be. It's happened before. Don't get me. It's happened before. I'm not that popular at all for somebody to imitate me. I've thought it's happened, but not often. I don't think that there's just some. Maybe there is. I don't know. I don't see him, but if you see him, let me know. He'll probably be hanging around like some sort of pizza buffet or something like that. You'll see him around a place where you could probably graze Food. Bad day to be a buffet. You know. And but no, I don't think so. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe I'm so popular with the 60 people in here watching right now that there are people that go around going, I want to imitate Josh. I want to be him for Halloween. I want to do a one-off. I want to wear his skin. Bad day to be a skin wearer. So, you know, I don't think that there's a bunch of fakes running around, but there could be. Could be. You never know. Chaos Queen says, I could see it. I don't think so. Let me see here. Let me say hi to the people coming in. We got Amy King, Michelle, Reed, Duncan, Rogue, Nissa. I'm going to drop a stack tomorrow probably on John Davis True Crime to make me the shootiest YouTuber. That's all right. I'm starting to earn that. What do we got? We got Cakes Boo. We got Rogue. We got Linda. What's up? Hi, Linda. Happy. Pink Rose. Miss Justice. Let's see here. Eric. I don't know. I always say it that way because whenever I watch that movie Inglourious Bastards, that's the bartender's name is Eric, and he's French, but the German guy yells his name like that. He goes, Eric! It's a bad day to be a French bartender during the Nazi occupation of their country. I've lost it today. It's useless. You know. But yeah, no, I don't know where. Somebody said, where's everybody at? I know, that's disappointing. That's all right. We make do with what we have. We got a core here, you know, like the nuclear reactor in Chernobyl. There's a core that makes this a power plant. Also, it's like 1 a.m. in most of the world. So we got to take that into consideration. It's a, you know, bad day to be in a different time zone. I've been on that kick. You're going to have to deal with it maybe for a day or two, but like, you know, me and my son, we just been on this. It's a bad day for this, a bad day for that. And I can't, once the locomotive starts going, I can't really slow it down. I'm going to try, but you know, it's a bad day to be that sane. So I hope that you can bear with me here. It's a great day to be on the Pacific. It is. It is. I think it is. I like it. I love it, actually. Let's see. The funniest one was when I said to him, I was like, I'm tired. I'm going to make a cup of coffee. And then he says, bad day to be an unpierced Keurig pod. Like I applauded. I was like, touche. Bad day to be an unpierced Keurig pod. And it was, because when I put it in, I hammered it down. Whoosh. It was a bad day for that Keurig pod, for sure. I don't even know. Like, we've lost all sense of responsibility and time and I don't know. Like I feel like I have sunstroke, but I wasn't really outside but for more than I don't know, 7, maybe 8 minutes at the most. I think. And that might be pushing it. I mean, we could be talking about, I took the trash out and then I had to take, I left the house a few times in the car, but it's a very short walk from the house to the car to house. I mean, I got out at a couple stops and then I had to take my grandma to the doctor. I did have to get out for that, but it was very brief. And I think I broke her walker wheel on accident. I should have put it in the trunk. I didn't put it in the trunk. I put it in the back seat. I went the lazy way, and I put it in the back seat. And I shouldn't have done it. It's a bad day to be a walker wheel. Bad day to be a back seat. And I didn't even know. But her wheel accidentally started to wobble. And then she accused me of doing it on purpose. And I denied it. And the police came. I'm just kidding. All of that was a joke. Nothing happened to her walker wheel. If anybody did anything to it, it would be my uncle. But it wasn't. I didn't do anything. I'm just kidding. Somebody's going to clip that and be like, you know what Josh did to his grandma? Nah, I didn't. Just kidding. Yeah, it was a little, I tightened it up for her. I had this, it's really cool. Like a what do they call those things? A multi-tool that had, Allen wrenches on there. Yeah, they can call it. Hey, please do. Be doing me a favor. Nothing happened, allegedly, yeah. No, nothing happened except she got to her appointment and back and just fine, because that's the kind of dude I am. And if anybody gets in the way, it'll be a bad day to be a person to get in the way of somebody taking their grandma to the doctor and back safely. It'd be just a bad day for that person. We don't need that. It'd be a bad day for them, not a bad day for me. That's precious cargo. I love her. And her walker wheel. Rock me, mama, like a walker wheel. I could just see her at old lady bingo singing this. Rock me, mama. Ew. All right, moving on. It just had wheel in it, Let's see here. What am I seeing? Yeah, anyway, it was just, I was just doing my little, it was a bad day rant in the chat. And I did it in people seem to take that the wrong way though. I don't know why. God, it was the second chat I had done it in, and it did in both chats it caused some controversy. It's a bad day to be sane. Some people got it. Some people understand it. Some people understand it, But yeah, it's just it's I don't know. I don't even care. Maybe I do. I don't know. Let me see here. Yeah, I know that. Well, I will talk a little bit about the guy that's on the loose. I believe he's still on the loose, and he's near that near Daniel Boone National Forest or something like that. I know. I put that post up the other day about, Nick the Frick, and even some channels that I I don't either know or don't like me were like telling me thank you for doing it, and then their followers was like, he's a piece of shit. Me, not the guy I was talking about. Which is, I mean, fine. I don't care, but it is a big forest. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I hope they find him quick. Well, and we'll talk about that as well. Yeah, it's a mighty good idea. And let me see here. I did kind of want to. I am curious. You know, I'm like a map expert. Of course you do. Like I'm a top tier. I'm a top tier GeoGuessr player. Kind of. Actually, not kind of. For reals. Let me see. Let's do picture in picture. Okay, I'm not on the screen. I'm fine with that. Bad day to not be on the screen. Having bad hair day. Okay, let's see. Terrain. More. Satellite. What about street view? No? Okay, so we got Danny Boone. That is a big ass. Yet Nick the Bat's words are genuine. However you take it. I don't know how to take it. I take it bad. Genuinely scary. Yeah, he's also got a nice little prison background for, fraud too. So, yeah, not a fan. It's a bad day for me in East Tennessee. Somebody keeps knocking on my door and I don't answer this late. I need to be. Let me see. I know. I just know. I won't steer you wrong. I mean, you don't, like I said, you don't have to listen to me, but I'm not going to lie to you. Not about that. Only about like how handsome I may or may not be. Mostly not. Just kidding. Gargoyle. What is this little patch? Yeah. He could, I mean, I think a lot of the time when what happens with these kinds of fellers is he probably, in my personal opinion, has another firearm with him, and he's probably made off with himself. I think that would be what I see this stuff happen a lot in these cases. Or like last time they were looking for that, I think it was up in Buffalo or Schenectady. I don't know where it was, but he was the guy who I think he was in the back of like a van or what is it? What was it? What was it? It's like a tractor trailer. I don't know. Something like that. They looked everywhere. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That's why, like, it doesn't seem like he's moving. So I think that they're probably just trying to track down. I don't know that for a fact, and everybody should keep doing your due diligence by keeping your doors locked and protecting yourselves at all times. It's until he's found, it's absolutely imperative that you do take those precautions, because people are losing their minds. And it's somehow, some way, and I don't know why. We talked about it. I don't know why, but it just seems like every day it's worse. It gets worse and worse. Something supersedes the day before, the week before, the year before. And, it's just a constant cycle of shiznit over and over and over, I'm telling you, I'll be 39 years old in November, and I'm not kidding you, and I tell my kids this all the time, that I remember a time where I could walk or ride a bike across town when I was 10. I could go to the big supermarket across town and get some top ramen and some lemonade or whatever, and it was like 3 miles away. And I was able to do it with my friends. Nobody cared. People care now. And, it gets worse and friggin' worse. And worse. I mean, somebody, there was an article that I just read the other day. This guy took I don't know where he had his kids. Maybe it was an amusement park, but he had them all on a leash. They're like little kids. I don't know. They're little. And apparently some lady was like filming them, and she's like, they're not animals. I was like, dude, I don't know. I don't think they're animals, but I mean, he's trying to have a day out with 5 kids. What is he going to do? I mean, he wasn't hurting them. I would rather somebody do that than just let them run around and possibly be snatched. To me, he's protecting his children. You can't chase 5 kids in 5 different ways. It's just it's not good. But people just people had to have a problem with it. They had to get all pissy with them. They had to tell them, no, it's a bad day to be a parent with kids on a leash. You know who was on a leash? Me. Swear to God. Swear. It was a blue one. It was like a harness leash. And it was all right. I didn't mind it. Wasn't like that big of a deal, but I'm sure some people looked at me and were like, dude, that kid's a mutant. They'd have probably been right. But I got put on a leash. What do you want to do? What are you going to do about it? It was blue. Like I said, I liked it kind of. Grandma'd be looking at the bananas, and then I would circle over to the avocados, and then I'd get yanked back. Don't you dare get near the avocados without me ever again. That's what this leash is for. All right. It was a little weird since it was just me, but, I don't know. What are you going to do about it? It's a bad day to be a kid on a leash. Yeah, dude, but there's like, let me see. I'll bring it up right now because I want to show you this. Let me see. I hope they blurred the kids' faces out. Because if no, they didn't. Of course not. It doesn't matter. Let me just Yeah, he's got his kids on. He's got his kids on a leash. Like there's 5 of them. 3, 4, 5. I mean, yeah, dude. Is it that bad? I don't think it's that big of a deal, but whatever. It's a lot of kids. And look at them. They're all whatever, dude. Leave them alone. I know there's going to be people like, oh my God. I can't believe he put his kids on a leash. Well, I mean, what does he want to do? Sit inside all day? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Not that big of a deal, is it? I mean, are there people that really? I'm just asking, not to attack or anything. Are there people that have a problem with this? 5. Now, 1 was a little weird. I gotta say that about Grandma, but she was old when I got to her, so she wasn't gonna chase a young Josh. Young Josh was like a lion heart, you know, just athletic and strong. You know, those days are over, but you know, so I do kind of understand the leash because I was, you know, it's not even to keep them out of the street too. It's like, I mean, people do snatch kids in public. I mean, it does happen, especially when you got 5 of them that you're trying, or somebody runs off. That happens. You know, so it's tough. I think so. I think he's just watching out for his kids too. That's that's the way I see it, but some people, they just get really upset about this stuff. I don't know why. It's just like an A and B conversation, you know, see your way out of it. But everybody's in it. Somebody took a picture of that and uploaded it to shame him. He didn't look very ashamed to me. Matter of fact, he looked like he was running a tight ship, you know. Nothing wrong with that. It's a bad day to be a loose ship. You got to be a tight ship, you know. I'm telling you, man, a leash is... There's nothing worse than going to a store or a zoo or a whatever, and there's like this parent who doesn't give one crap about what their child's doing, or children, and they're just running amok, and you know, I don't know, like kicking statues in the balls and knocking stuff over, you know, because that's what kids do. It's, you know, it's not really their fault, but you know, then the parent doesn't do anything. They just sit there, or you know, I have seen parents like have children that just absolutely melt down, you know, and people want to tell them you shouldn't this or that, and it's just like the best just says, all right, you deal with them then, or whatever. You want to handle it? Yeah. So I've been lost in a grocery store before. It was sad. That was, I did. It was really traumatic too. It was, I think it was 2018, maybe. Yeah, something, you know, it was a while ago. But I do remember that they found me near the eggs in the back of the store. The brown ones, the large brown eggs. You know. And so I know from experience that you got to be careful. Yeah, the intercom. I've been called on the intercom before many times. I think it's fantastic. Jovi, thank you for donating a Lab After Dark membership. I do too. Whistle, I did not know that you were in Kentucky. Dang. I hope you're staying inside until they find this freak. And they can do something about him. Sucks. Sorry. It really is. Yes, thank you for gifting that membership. That's very kind of you. Where the frig is my highlighted chat? I'm always struggling with the highlighted chat, folks. I wish I wasn't, but I am. And so I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, so that should be a blast. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a good thing. No, I don't. No, I think that they'll probably find him in the next day or two, but and I hope that he's not a threat to anybody anymore. It's just such a terrorist act, to do stuff like this to people. It feels like a terrorist act, It is a terror. You're terrorizing just so many people because you're a pile. I get it. There's a lot of combat vets with PTSD. I mean, this is, it just gets old. Yeah, Kentucky is the home of blowing up stuff, so they're well armed in Kentucky. they're gonna take care of themselves. It's a fact. Nothing wrong with it, and they should. People should take care of that. There was a guy today. In the 7.5 minutes that I was outside, I was getting gas, and I think he was a homeless guy, I would assume, at least partially, or he had been through stints of homelessness before. He was swinging a crutch while walking through the park, like a crutch that somebody would walk on, not him, because he was swinging it like a baseball bat. And I remember just thinking, don't come over here. And there were elderly people on the other side, and I was thinking, don't come over here. Don't come over here. And then I started thinking to myself, it's going to be a bad day to be a homeless guy swinging a crutch if he comes over here. I mean, I was ready to take the trash can I would just slam him with it. I was trying to be proactive. Then he just threw it in the middle of the street. While on traffic, it was a freeway. So people are nuts, dude. They've lost their mind. It's everybody wants to, be insane. I don't know what it is. I don't get it. I don't have the scanner app now. I don't think so. I mean, they will find them here in a bit, but I think, and I hope, but who knows until it's actually the case. But let me see. Is somebody covering it out here? And by the way, if you didn't watch the lab yesterday with Dr. Gary and I, Dr. Gary, brilliant. He was good stuff, man. Just very honored that he was part of the show. It was a good show. It was draining, but I've always said, and a lot of people were like, look, that was like a conversation, and it was a fantastic conversation. He's a fantastic conversationalist. And, yeah, I mean, it just turned into a really good just conversation, and I enjoyed talking to Dr. Gary, which I do quite often. I mean, I would consider him a friend, absolutely, no question about it, and that we do stay in contact, and we have a podcast together. He's just a very he's a very impressive, intelligent person to have a conversation with. Dr. Gary is wonderful, but never acknowledged my question. What was your question? I'm sorry. I'll pass it along to him, or you can email it to me. Why don't you do that? Because there's, oops, sorry. Let me see here. Okay, well, I guess this isn't live anymore because it's late. Is there a live one? Does anybody? Jeez. Nope, that is not. That's agenda-free TV. Yeah, honestly, I'm sorry that we missed your question. I really am, and I would be more than happy to pass that on. And we try and he would have sat there all night and answered questions, but I just can't allow that because, well, I don't want to. Not saying anything against you, but I'm like, I was at my limit. I was like 3 hours is like wild. I just didn't see it though, and I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it was kind of thick in there, I mean, once he said any questions, they were just kind of flying. Yeah, I can't do a 3-hour show. I mean, I can, but it's a long one, So I am sorry. I do want to get your question answered. Yes, she did vote. Yes, Jovi, she's voted for me on Game of Thrones. She's paid John Davis's mortgage for the month or whatever it is. He's propane bill, or I don't know what they use there. Just some friggin' generator gas. I don't know. It's West Virginia. But yes, she has made sure that I have stayed on the list. I don't know if she's had a change of heart. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. I won't be watching, but what's tomorrow? No, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so it's Wednesday. I still won't be watching. I'll have something else to do that day. Let's see. What's up, domestic? Shooting report, 7 injured. Okay, we know that. We know that. Great. I love being mentioned in the same sentence as Drew. Drew, great. Lovely. Agenda Free TV. Kind of like that guy, but I can't find I'm looking for a live coverage, but what the hell? Who's this? I don't even know who that is. God. Oh, here's the scanner one. Let's see here. Trail cam footage. I don't know what the frig that is, dude. Yeah, I don't mind Agenda Free TV. I think it's good, but I think, yeah, they got the scanner on here. What's up? What's up, Vet Girl in the house? And we got Arctic Wolf, Gray Hughes. That's great. Well, if Gray's covering it, we're good. I don't need to cover it. Guy knows all about manhunt. Spent 5 years investigating the Delphi murders and completely missed it. Created a map of the bridge. Like we didn't, like there wasn't, you could just, there's drone footage of the bridge. Let me do a 3D. Yeah, I like playing Sims. Just don't get me going, dude. Pissing me off. Donation Friday. Did he really? Whatever, dude. It's just, I'd beat the shit out of Gray in a GeoGuessr game. It wouldn't even be fair. He wouldn't even show up. GeoGuessr. I'd challenge him right now. Gray, I challenge you to a round of GeoGuessr. International biznatch. He won't show. It's all right. Then I have to talk to him, and I don't want to do any of that, though. I'll let him win. Henry Lucas and Otis Toole was my question. This sucks. What's this about? This is all about you and you sucking. Yeah, I don't either. He sucks. This sucks. What's this about? So you don't even know what it's about. How can something suck if you don't know what it is? Like I've never encountered that one before. That's an interesting one. And your name says it all, privilege. This sucks. What's this about? That's all right, dude. I appreciate it. What's this about? This sucks. What's this about? It's about you and your wonderful, caring heart. This stream's for you. All right. It's pretty unbelievable. Let me see if I can share this really quick. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not denying that the show sucks, but you can't say this sucks. What's this about? You can't do that. That's not how it works, is it? Yeah, privilege. Stay tuned. Privilege. Privilege. Is that him on the trail cam there? That's crazy. That's creepy. When's that from? Is Privilege still here? I don't want her to leave. Or him, or whatever. Josh is not a great creator. I don't really create much anymore. Kind of given up on just about everything creativity wise. But thank you. Somehow, some way, I have probably earned my spot on that show. I don't know. I don't know what his military background is. It's all blurry. I don't even know what the frig this is. I don't know. Hold on. Find another one. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Oh, God. Gray's live right now. Unreal. What the hell is he doing? Hell no, we don't. I'm not going to watch him. Let's see. Stream goal. $200. Nice. Not even doing anything. It's been going on 3 hours. Is he talking? Maybe he is. Nope.
That was diabolical, Kimberly.
What the hell was that? Anyway, I don't know. That scared me. Hold on. I'm still looking for a place to stream. I'm certainly not going to. I'm not a Hughes fan. Me neither. We do not. Who cares? He's an a-hole. This is not him on the trail cam. All right. I don't know if he is or I believe you. I'm not particularly taken by those, but it's possible. It's crazy though, man. I don't know how you're going to find, I don't know how you find somebody like this. Like, what do you, let me just move this here a little bit. It's just a very large area. Like I say, he's near Daniel Boone National Forest, which is a really, really big forest, man. Jeez. Funny cakes, boo. Only I would be lured by the smell of a corn dog. Everybody knows the rules. Privilege wants to know why they are subbed to this channel. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. But God bless you for being here. And if you decide to leave, I'll be okay with that too. But you know. Daniel Boone National Forest. He could. Yeah, exactly. Because Lab After Dark is awesome. That's true. I agree with that. See if I can. That's exactly why. Jovi's going to unsubscribe. That's okay. I don't have it's whatever, dude. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's not Jovi. Huh. The FBI. Let me do a highlighted chat here. Love highlighted chats. It's one of my favorites. Only when it works, though. When it doesn't work, it's not my favorite. It's actually my least favorite. Okay. I don't know where it is. It's gone. Hold on. Oh, I thought you said you were unsubscribing. But you wouldn't do that. I mean, maybe you would. I don't know. Show's tanking. Here we go. It's just being rude to me. What? How am I being rude to you? I don't think that's true, but okay. It's fine if it is. I mean, I'm fine with it if it is. But I don't think I am being rude to you. You're more than welcome to stay. But if you do remember, and I will just say this as calmly as possible, because frankly, I don't care. But you came in and you said, this sucks. What's this about? Now, if that's not being rude off the rip like that, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that's kind of rude. So I'm going to have a little adverse reaction to somebody going, this sucks. What's this about? Or something along those lines, right? Anyway. Lucy in the Sky likes the show. Thank you for the super chat. It's very, very kind of you. And Jovi earlier donated a membership. Very kind as well. Like you're not gonna gaslight either. You know. But he's being rude. You came in being rude. I mean, is that not a rude thing to do? Of course it is. All right. Yeah, I mean, how long could somebody... He's got to be in here. Is that the consensus, that they think that he's in this national park or surrounding areas? All of it looks like it just would be terrible to deal with. I mean, what's this? Like Area 51? It's a little compound. Look at that little above ground pool. Putting guys on blast here. Maybe I shouldn't show this. What if he's watching? You're living off. I mean, you're gonna have some serious supplies. I mean, what's he gonna be doing? Fishing? I mean, I guess he could be. He could fish. I don't know. I just know that in a lot of these cases, like that, remember when they were looking for Brian Laundrie? They were looking for Brian Laundrie and nobody could find him. And he was like in the swamp. Some people still think he's alive, which is crazy. And he like offed himself in the swamp. You know, I mean, that's what a lot of these guys do because they're so mental, I mean, anybody that opens fire on civilians like that. I remember the Daniel Cavalcante very much. What's the no regret about? I just caught a lot of, like I said, I just caught a lot of stuff for my post about Nick the Dick, and I don't regret it. Matter of fact, I should probably make another one because the first one wasn't good enough. I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe I should. Should I? Nah. I think the one is probably suffice. It's probably sufficient. It will suffice. That's the sort of the same thing as sufficient. It's just the lesser of the word. It's like sufficient's little cousin. You know what I mean? It's like sufficient's little cousin. It's like, is suffice and sufficient coming over? Yeah. Okay. They're going to sleep in the bunk beds. Suffice and sufficient. Man, those are my dog's next names. Right now, we're stuck with Otis Joshua and Macho Lucas. And the cat across the street, which I call Petey Peppers. I like him. He's good. I love Petey Peppers. But sufficient and suffice could be my next duo dog name. But, I don't even really have a real dog, to be honest with you. They're not dogs. Like, they're not going to hunt anything. They run from little stuff. Like little, it doesn't matter. They pretend to be like all until shiznit hits the fiznan, and then they're nowhere to be seen. Or I turn around and they're behind me or whatever. They're just not real dogs. Let's see here. Like, they're cute and I love them, but they're not real dogs. Like, I think I got they're designer dogs. Is that what I guess what they're called? Now, when I think of designer, I think of like fancy, and there's nothing fancy about these dogs. Not a thing. The only thing fancy about them is how much they cost. And I got one for free and one for half price, and I still overpaid. So that'll never happen again. I told Otis that the other day. I said, you're the one and only dog that I've ever bought or I will ever buy. It'll never happen again. So, sorry. But he just turned 3. They're cute. There's no question they're cute. They're very cute. They're very lovable. They can't do anything on their own. Nothing. What? Wait a minute. What did you say? Remember that dog that was skinned by Koberger 2 weeks before the crimes? Yeah? Where are you going with this, Privilege? I'm glad. What the... Where are you going here? Is there a point? I acutely remember that horrific story. I don't know if it was actually skinned by Koberger. I don't know if that's something that has been proven. I know that there was a dog that was found skinned. Anything else to add? I don't know if it was him or not. I remember the story. I remember people saying that, but that, you know, I am glad though that you stopped by, because this has been illuminating, and I'm glad that you are staying subscribed while I'm telling the story about my sweet, sweet, precious dogs. And then you go on to accuse Brian Koberger of skinning the dog that was found. Why are you so obsessed with that case? Like, do you love it? You just can't get enough, or you read a lot about it? There's a lot of people like that, man. Everywhere I turn. Everywhere I turn, I see it. But it's just I just don't know. I don't know what that equates to for my show. And I'm just asking for a friend, because I would try to integrate it. But I don't think I can. It's just not one of those. I don't know. I'm going to take the comment down now, because you're creeping me out. What the heck just happened? Okay. What are you talking about? It's about the Idaho 4, the skinning of the dogs and all that. Of course, you know. Let's see. Y'all say a prayer for Louisiana and those of us in the path of this hurricane. Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking about that the other day, or earlier today when I was reading about it. I'm talking about a forest. I am talking about a forest. Prayers up, for real. It's terrible. Oh my God, that's so funny. I still don't know what your show's about. It's not about anything. It's just a show. We're just here talking, you know? It's kind of like a radio show, like low budget late night radio show, or whatever you want to call it. But, you know, I've answered like 6 of your questions. They've all sucked, but you know, they're off topic too, but yet I still answer them. I remember the dog. And I remember people accusing Kornberg of it. I don't think it's ever been proven. I remember the dog. Anything else? Nothing? All right. Good. Moving on. Meeting adjourned. Jim E1. Yeah, Kornberg. I like that name. Koberger, I can say his name, but I just, it's like one of those, I'm not learning anybody's last name anymore. That it's not, you know, you got to have 6 letters or less. And if you don't, I'm not going to learn it. Yeah, my show is just about the same as everybody else's. Linda gifting a Lab After Dark membership. Back to the forest. Bad day to be a forest. I have a question. Do you want to hear cat stories? Do you want to hear cat stories? We want to hear Otis stories. Otis, I mean, he doesn't really do. I mean, he doesn't do anything. Like, he used to be like a terribly behaved dog, and now he's just mildly. He just kind of hangs out and like he throws a lot of fits. He throws fits. Sometimes he'll be chewing on one of those bones, like those like Y bones or whatever. I don't know what they're called, but anyway, he'll be chewing on it. And Macho, just for whatever reason, just punks him and takes it from him. And he never stops him. And if he's standing up and Macho does it, Otis will throw himself on the ground. He did it today. You know, does that a lot. Always throws himself on the ground. It's an extensive manhunt. I think the marshals are involved now, Eric. He does. He throws himself on. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, you know how children just like fall over, like when they get mad or they drop to their knees. That's exactly what he does. It's unbelievable. And then he just sits there and pouts and he'll wait for me. He'll like look at me like, are you going to do something about this? But the problem is what he does is he goes over and he taunts Macho with it. Like, he gets in, he has it. He's like prancing up to him, pushes it right in his face. And then finally Macho's like, all right, dude, once you know, I'm going to take it from you. And then he does. And then he throws himself on the ground. And then I have to go find the other one. Then I go get the other one, but he doesn't want that one because he wants the one that was taken from him. And it's just a whole mess. I mean, that's our day. You know, it's nothing exciting. It's pathetic. Some say it's cute. I just roll my eyes at it because it's an everyday thing. And then I'll tell you something else weird about them. When they're beefing, when they got beef with each other, which is at least every other day, he'll stand under this like table, like this table, this end table. He'll go stand underneath it. And you know, when he's standing under that table, that he's feeling a sense of, I don't know, just I'm the shit or whatever. I don't know what he does, dude. But Macho doesn't like when he stands there like that. So I have to tell him to get out from under the table. So I say, hey, get out of there. You know, yeah. Like that. That's kind of the same. That's sort of the sound that I make. He said, get on out of here. And he does. And then he goes and then he'll pout. He'll pout about it. He'll pout that I make him get out from under there. Get on out of here, boy. So, you know, that's the day. You know, I mean, he went from at first, and maybe there are just new people here, but there was a time when I thought that he was possessed by either a demon or the devil. I didn't think it was directly the devil. I thought it was some sort of like jerk demon, maybe not from hell, but possessed nonetheless, and maybe dabbled in the dark arts, you know, like just kind of was reading, you know, the Mega Beast, you know, 666 and Antoine LaVey books. Maybe, I don't know. But there was a time, you know, because I mean, the guy legitimately did chew up my grandmother's Bible that was given to her at her husband's funeral. I don't know how you take stuff like that back. I mean, it's hard. It is really hard. I get it. He was 6 months old. Fine. Yeah, and then sometimes he would make the peace circles. You're right. He would do sometimes. It's true that he would put his toys, they were kind of in a circle, but I think he was trying to make like a pentagram or something like that. Like I think that he just doesn't know how. He didn't know how to make a pentagram, but I think that that's what he was wanting to do. And once he made it turned into a circle is what it was. And then he went and he pissed right in the middle of it while staring me in the face. He used to do that all the time. So I was legitimately worried that there was possibly maybe some possession going on. It was a real fear of mine. It was a fear. I was nervous. And I even went as far as to price out holy water on Amazon, $19.99 from the River Jordan. You can get it. I looked into a priest, $50 an hour, $70. You can run the demons off. I mean, we were going to do a puppy exorcism. That's a fact. Dead serious. All this happened. You can buy holy water from Amazon for the River Jordan. And I kept telling him, look, bud, as soon as, if you don't stop doing weird stuff like chewing holes in Bibles and, making pentagrams and reading bad books, is privilege really still here? I hope not. This didn't seem like her kind of flow. Grandma forgave. Grandma loves him. But I think, I think that's privilege can go. I can do it from this other screen, but I'm kind of done with all that. No, it doesn't. Debbie, why would you say that, Debbie? It doesn't come from someone's faucet, okay? It comes from the River Jordan. They have unlimited water. And it's got a certificate of authenticity. It's not very much. It's like that much. And you get it through the foundation, the River Jordan Foundation. I don't know. Probably. Without just kick privilege out. It's they're obsessing about Koberger. I think he skinned the dog. I've been talking about. It's hard to get blocked over here too. I'll tell you. I make it extremely difficult. You think they have? Yes, I do think that they have connections. It's just water from the River Jordan. From a local, no. You guys are throwing holy water on my fire. Don't do that to me. Don't you dare throw holy water on my fire. It's privilege. Your privilege has been revoked. Well, some people can't help it. No, I'm the one ordering it. Okay, Debbie? Not you. And I believe... Here, I'll show you right friggin' now. Yeah? Huh? This picture-in-picture thing comes in handy. Debs. Let's see. Holy water from Jordan River certified. Certified. It's certified. Certified. It's certified. I'm going to order it right now. certified from the River Jordan. I ain't lying. I was telling you the absolute truth. Holy water from the Jordan River, 180 milliliters with certificate and house blessing card. What do you want from me? Let's go. And it's only $19.99. And here's the thing. It's prime. It's a prime item. Free shipping. Oh, yeah. Let's see. What else do we got here? See, this one looks sketch. This one looks sketch. I don't trust this one. I don't know why. Holy water, because it's not certified. And they want shipping. I don't like this one. I like the other one. It's on Amazon. That's right. Why he doesn't need it he doesn't need it anymore. But I still do want some holy water. I was baptized in the River Jordan. It is the real thing. That's what I'm telling you. Though if the water comes from the river, what's in it? It's water. You want to read the reviews? Is that what you guys want to do? Look at that. Holy water collected from the Jordan River Holy Land contains filtered. Why do they need to filter it? Water filled in decorative bottle, gold, the serial number certified, and house blessing card. That's legit. Look at that. Authenticity. Bestseller rank. Look at that. It's not even in the top 100. But I think it's going against other waters. Look at this. Customer review. Let's look at these reviews. Don't let me down. I need this. Here we go. Customers like the presentation, quality, authenticity of the water. They mention it's a beautiful box. All right. Nice box, pretty bottle. I purchased one for me and my niece. We use it in faith. Okay. Mine was boxed beautifully and everything intact. These are awesome reviews. Look at it. I mean, here we go. Holy water. Purchased this as a gift, but ended up keeping it. That is, you better ask for forgiveness. I actually used it to get baptized in, just a little to the tank. I love that. Prayer time. I got to get some. I'm going to get some just to get some. And I'll take a sip of it here or there. It's not a big deal. Just a sip of it. I don't know. It said it was filtered, so I think you can drink it. Don't drink it? Okay. Well, what else? I don't know what else I'm going to do with it. What else will do? I've already been baptized twice. Once as a Catholic and once as a Baptist. So I'm a Baptist, a Catholic Baptist. Let's see. Some premium proteins. What do we got here? Ooh, blessing salt. Don't drink it. It's filtered, it said. It's not that big of a deal. I think you can drink it. Let's see. Does anybody drink it? I don't know. There's got to be some weirdo that has drank it. There's a lot of reviews. Love this holy water. I put it on the corners of my house. Very satisfied. Will cherish it. I was impressed. I could feel its impact right away, dude. It's not much. I need some sage. Yeah, sage is good. I know holy water shouldn't be purchased. I usually go to missions and get my holy water, but I was unable to do. Why shouldn't it be purchased? I was skeptical about buying this product. Impressed. Somebody had to drink it. Nobody's drinking this product at all. This is authenticity, okay? Let's see here. That thing is legit. Look at I mean, come on. Come on. I love it. I love it. That looks like a bottle of water. Doesn't look that much different than this. I am not a doubter. Holy water is free. Not this holy water. Not the exorcism holy water. Let me see here. Stop. Oh, they broke the box. That's not good. Beautifully packaged. Looks like Tennessee shampoo. That's not nice. Not bad for the money. Would have given it 5 stars, but the box and hinge screw. It's not about the box or the hinges. Really? Did they really say that? Yeah, look, there's not, I mean, looks like somebody smashed their fingernail. Anyway, so yeah, who knows? I think I'm going to get it. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. See, none of these look authentic to me. That one feels authentic. This doesn't feel authentic. This feels like, you know, I don't know. That doesn't feel right to me. I need that authenticity. I need to know that it actually came from the River Jordan. This is the winner. Holy water from the River Jordan for external use. I was seriously thinking about taking a sip. I am not a monk. That's true. If they're drinking it, well, they're obviously ignoring the health department. I do have 2 dogs, yeah. Yes, I do. Buy it, sip it, sip it live, and let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I would. It's not going to do anything. What's it going to do? It's water from a river. Who hasn't drinking river water before? Just water. It's not a big deal. It's blessed and it's filtered. I mean, they claim if it's filtered, you can certainly drink it. If I boiled it, I could drink it, couldn't I? Like, I'll boil it. Probably boil all the blessings. I don't want to boil the blessings away, though. That's the problem. I need to drink it as is, but somebody already filtered it. I don't want to boil the blessings. But anyway, so back to my original, what I was telling you is that this is what I was looking for when I was going to perform an exorcism on Otis, and I was going to get I was going to get the rabbi that, or not the rabbi. I was going to get the priest, rabbi. I was, we're mixing religions here, but I'm telling you, it's all love. We're all God's children. And there's a priest that works at the taco truck that he kind of moonlights as a prayer and a blesser. And for $50, he'll perform an exorcism. I already talked to the guy. I was getting a super chorizo burrito one day. And, he says, it's not a thing, dude. Just let me know. Dap me up. Hit me with extra salsa. And I never forgot. I tipped him good too that day. I just haven't had to use them yet. Stupid. Oh God, I have issues. Like a lot of them, not just a couple. Like a whole bunch. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for being here, guys. Good night. Yeah, it was like moonlight. It's like he moonlighted as a priest. It's a fact. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How long till this thing goes crazy? Like, when are they gonna, like, with this, how long till this thing launches? Still 2 hours? Holy shit. I mean, I talked to her today, and she is going to hopefully in the next week. I know I keep saying that, but she's got some stuff going on. I don't know. Apparently they're going to launch this thing, this rocket, 2 hours. Oh my God, I can't wait 2 hours. Can I? I don't think I can wait 2 hours. That's a long time to wait. Yeah, I thought it was 3 a.m. Eastern as well, but it's not. I thought we were close to blowing this thing up. Launchpad live. Ooh, this one's nice. That's a good angle. Kind of. I got all this shit on the screen. I don't know what it is. I have no clue. She's doing all right. Yeah, she's just been tough sledding, but she's doing okay. And I fully plan on still having her on the show soon. I have not forgot about it. Okay, I don't know what is this here. I actually spoke to Brandy yesterday, and I just know that Purple had talked to her about, or Purple had a live about her to pray for her. So I don't know how much was revealed on that or anything. So, so I won't go into it, but, yeah, she's got some health things to take care of, and she's going to. So, this is really a 2-hour fight. SpaceX was supposed to send a rocket for the guys stuck on the space station. You want to know the funny thing? This has been paused the whole time. So that's idiotic. Wait a minute. Oh, look. I don't know what this is, though. This is weird. Yeah, like I said, I did talk to her, and yeah, she's gonna. I truly believe that she's gonna be okay, but yes, I do, and but yeah, just keep her in your prayers, because stress does just awful things to the body. And there's nothing more stressful than not knowing where your child is and the bullshit that she's been put through and the bullshit that she keeps having to endure. It just eats you from the inside. Atticor donated $10 for soup. Thank you very much. How was your trip, by the way? Did you go? I was curious about that. I knew that you were very excited about that. Are you back? Are you still there? What are you doing? You on the coasts? I have a big fear, watching this, because I don't want anything to go wrong. Just going Seattle Friday. There you go. Yeah, it's just, you just don't. Outwardly you can fight, during, the days you can try to be strong, but golly, there's just got to be some of the the darkest, most, it's just the worst. I consider Brandy a friend. And always will. It's just cruel. Your oldest son's out there. That's very cool. Seattle's beautiful. So, does anybody know why they're shooting? Is this a rescue mission? What is this? What are they just gonna? I don't even know. Are they just gonna shoot it in the air? Yeah, she's. It's funny because, this is often not a very. Sometimes it's serious, but most of the time, we try to keep it light over here. People are hanging. I know we were supposed to end a little while ago. Hi R, double R, good to see you. But the entire point of this was always to kind of keep it light and funny and maybe talk a little shiznit here and there, buy some holy water, talk about my dog that possibly was worshiping the devil and getting holy water, stuff like that. Space Walk test. So they're just it's for fun. I don't understand. Haven't they done this a lot before? Like, why? What's the point? Don't they know? That's the one thing I have a problem about, like with the going to the moon thing. I'm not saying that we didn't go to the moon. I do think that, but I don't understand why it's not something that, like, they do these spacewalks all the time. How about go back to the moon? There could be something else there from the 60s. Something else could be up there now, right? The dark side of the moon. But I don't know. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Means nothing. But I'm telling you, there's something fishy about it. He does, unfortunately. They always tell me when I go too far. Eric says, thank you for the $10 donation. I hope Dr. Gary occasionally tunes into an After Dark. Not only has he,
watch this.
Every now and then he will recommend. He go, that might be good for after dark. It's a fact. He says it. They all Chris does too. Chris watches it too. They always catch the replay but I know for a fact they. I know Chris watches them all, and that has never deterred me from being an a-hole. Because he knows that I thrive on this. Let's see. We're colonizing Mars, Josh. Get the program. Really? Yeah. So the moon, like, we've already been there. There's no reason to go back. I mean, is that the thing? Is that what's up? So Mars? Because they're never going to send somebody to, like, in our lifetime, nobody's ever going to Mars. They send those rovers and stuff. And they could be lying about that too. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but like, it's just like, oh, cool. A rover's there. A rover. What did the rover do? Well, it picked up some rocks. Bring those rocks to us. And then they get them and they're like, oh, look, it's a rock. What's it made out of? I don't know. It's a rock. 2026. Bullshit. Nobody's going to Mars. It's too far. It's way too far. It's, you know how far that is? I'm not going. Not a chance. I don't want any part of it either. I do not want to. I mean, why? What's the point? You can't do anything there. There's not, like, you can't eat. Like, what if you got to go to the store or something? You know what I mean? What do you do then? Say you got to go to the grocery store and you're in Mars. Like, you're out of milk or something. Like, what do you do? Nothing. You go, it's like there's not enough this or that, or, you know. It's like, oh, okay, well, don't worry. We're headed back to Earth. We'll be there in 8 months. Here's some meat in a tube. That's what it is. It's tube meat. Yeah, I'm just not impressed, you know, by like what? It's still 2 hours. I just, you know, it's just being an astronaut would suck. That's just a fact. It's a fact. Would suck. I've heard of tube steak, but not tube meat. That, like, they bring. I swear they eat out of tubes. I'm not kidding. You know what? I almost played it tonight, to be honest with you. But I didn't. I just decided to come on here and be a lunatic or whatever. But yes, absolutely. It's one of my favorite games. Plus, I'm kind of like I'm probably going to go pro, to be honest with you. So I'm just kidding. I might go pro. I'm feast or famine on that game. So are there people going to be inside that thing? There are people in there right now, sitting in that thing like this, chilling, waiting 2 hours. I don't have it on easy, Noel. There's people inside there right now. They're already in there. 2 hours ago, they're already in there. For real? Like, they're loaded, locked and loaded in there. Why would that sucks? Why would that? There's 4 people in there. That's it? That thing's huge. That could carry easily 35, maybe 40. A party, it's like a party bus. Thing's huge. Why does it have to be stood up that way? Like, I get it, the thrust, but can't you like get they're not comfortable. Like, do you think that the people inside there are nervous? They get, hey, we're going to sit like this for another 2 hours. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm looking at it on SpaceX Falcon 9 next launch. SpaceX to launch Polaris Dawn mission from Kennedy Space Center. 523. Why would you 523? What the hell's that about? 523. That's such a SpaceX thing to do. 523. Two chicks can make milk. That's terrible. I don't think the conditions are proper for milking in space, but I don't know. I'm not an expert. I think you just pee yourself. I think you just pee yourself. I'm not sure. It's possible. I think you do. I think all you do is you just kind of you wet your britches, as my grandma would say. Yeah, see? A urine tube. I need one of those. Like a catheter? I don't need one of those. I don't want one of those. Yes, that, from what we understand, there are 4 people sitting in that thing right now, well ahead of their scheduled 5:23 a.m. bullshiz. 5:23 a.m. They could launch it right now. Like, why? What? Why? Oh, we're gonna wait 2 more hours. They're already in there. Shoot the damn thing. Let's go. Propellers up. Thrust. Come on. People wonder why gas is so high. Because we're shooting SpaceX to launch Polaris Dawn mission from Kennedy Airport. How long have they been? Well, that's a great question, out of court. How long have they been sitting there? Probably close. I mean, I don't know. But do you really think it's necessary that they're sitting in it right now? They're not doing anything. Why do it at night? Wouldn't daytime be better? 5:23. They're probably asleep, having to wait a couple hours. I mean, I would imagine so. I just think that's crazy. They would go blind. No, they wouldn't. Why would they go blind? Yeah, it was night nerdy. Would like to visit John's prayer garden and request prayer for all untruthful creators. What? I don't even know what that means. I keep trying to get you to tell us about your other dog. Oh, Macho? What about him? I mean, he's 6. There's not much. Macho is just Macho. There's nothing more to him. His middle name's Lucas and his last name's Diaz. Macho Lucas Diaz. MLD. Sort of like MLK. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. Oh, That's a tough question. The question is, if you don't see the screen, which dog would you offer to go to space? Which one would I let them take? That's a tough question. That's like Sophie's choice. I love them both a lot. Peyton. I'll choose Peyton. Peyton. How's that? He can go to space. Macho Lucas and Otis Joshua, I don't think they could handle space, but I also don't think that they would make a helmet big enough for Peyton. Because, I mean, dude is straight up Bevo Lottie. Got more head than he's got body. I mean, he's got a big dome piece on him. So he'd have to have a customized helmet. He would look like Rick Moranis in Spaceballs. Like a lot like that. He would look like he was in Spaceballs. Except he would take up the entire He would take up the entire helmet. Because he's got a fat head. Yeah, they're doing good. Peyton and his wife are doing well. He's got to get ready for space, though, soon. I told him to get ready. Get ready for space, son. You got to do what you got to do. He doesn't even like to fly, so I wouldn't even want to just sit there. Like they're sitting there right now. I wouldn't even want to do that. I don't even know what the hell that is. I mean, that's just weird. Like, are they real? Do we know that they're in there already? For real? For reals? For real? Like, that's no joke that they're in the spacecraft right now with an hour and 52 minutes and 30 seconds to go. They're in there. We know that for a fact. Golly, what's the point? I don't. So what are they getting? What are they doing? Are they ordering a pizza or something? I don't get it. Like, there's no reason. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's so worried about leaving Earth. I just don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I live across from SpaceX Kennedy Space Center. They've been trying to launch for literally 7 days now and not launching, but other rockets have been. What do they do? Just launch stuff all day? I didn't know that. I didn't know that that was a thing. Like, we just, maybe it is. I don't know. They're waiting for it to quit raining. For real? Are you serious? Waiting for it to quit raining? You can't fly a rocket in the rain? I don't get it. Like, that's for real? I mean, should you really even be flying into space if it can't get a little wet? They launch satellites. This isn't a satellite. This is a friggin' rocket. I did. Double R, I saw your comment. Hold on, I'll go back to it. I was reading. I can only imagine. Windshield wipers likely faulty. Bad day to be a windshield wiper then. I'm sure that the windshield wipers cost $200,000. They are the biggest pains in the ass. Here, Stina's test day and night here. They just keep shooting rockets off all day? I didn't know that this is a thing, to be honest with you. I know what makes this one special. Does anybody know? I mean, I guess there's 4 people sitting up in there. People aren't on satellites, I don't think. I guess I just don't, I don't understand, I don't know. I don't get it. I hate that movie Apollo 13. Are there always people in them though? Every time? Is there something? Bad day to be Kanga the dog. Kanga's a great name. I like that. Unfavorable conditions. Well, I would think that flying into space would be an unfavorable condition. All right, but what I'm saying, so what makes this one so special that people like me are watching it? Because I don't know. Is it because there's 4 people in there having pizza waiting to launch? Is it the people on board? Because it says at the bottom, and I don't even know what this means. SpaceX to launch Polaris Dawn mission. Polaris Dawn. I don't know what that is. I mean, this is, you want to talk about favorable conditions. SpaceX set to launch Polaris Dawn crew on daring excursion into Earth's radiation belts. Dude, my life is boring. Super boring. It's wild to me. Makes no sense. These people never seen Chernobyl? I was watching that the other day. Fascinated by Chernobyl. But radiation belts? It's ridiculous. Oh, we don't want the rocket to get wet, but we're gonna send it into space in radiation. Sophie King knows all about, I guess proximity makes you. Should we? I don't know if we're allowed to ask questions. We could try, though. NASA hotline.
NASA programs, please do so online at oig.nasa.gov.
What?
/hotline.html. Thank you.
Hold on. I'll ask him. I mean, I am curious, to be honest. All right, so here's the official hotline.
You have reached the NASA OIG hotline. To report fraud, waste, or abuse of NASA programs, please do so online at oig.nasa.gov/hotline.html. Thank you.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, my name's Josh. I don't know what all that other stuff you were talking about was. I just have a question about this Polaris X launch Dawn mission. And I'm curious why you're comfortable putting it into a radiation belt, but waiting for it to stop raining outside. It seems weird, but if you could call me back sometime, it's not that important. But because I know you guys are kind of busy because you got only a minute or an hour and 43 minutes and 17 seconds before launch, and you got 4 people up there having pizza. But anyway, I'm sure you have caller ID, so I won't bother you with leaving my number because you're NASA and you own space and stuff. So hit me back or not. But seriously, radiation is way worse than rain. So if you're going to fly a friggin' rocket into a radiation belt, you should be able to fly it in rain. All right, bye. I don't think they're going to call back. I don't think I wouldn't call back, but I don't know how else to ask the question, to be honest with you. I'm certainly yeah, I don't know. I don't know what okay, let's read about it a little bit more here. I don't want to. All right. The countdown clock is finally rolling for SpaceX latest mission, a bold and risky trek into Earth's Van Allen radiation belts by a 4-person crew of civilians aiming to conduct the first commercial spacewalk. What, commercial? The mission, dubbed Polaris Dawn, was set to take flight as soon as 3:38, but SpaceX opted to aim for a later launch window as bad weather at the launch pad rolled through. Whatever. This ain't no rocket. It's a toy. The launch, Tuesday's latest possible launch opportunities available at 7:09. So they keep. So there's not. We don't even know if it's going to launch today. SpaceX is live streaming the event on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. That's SpaceX. What happened? Did you guys see that? What was that? That was. What happened? Oh, it's just a camera. Stupid. Now the company is trying to kick off one of its riskiest missions to date. It's great. The weather could still thwart the upcoming launch attempt. the ride to orbit, if weather and so they could be sitting up there for no reason. God. Meanwhile, to enter orbit, Falcon will need to hit more than 17,000 miles per hour. Oh no. It's not a joyride. Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about that whole situation. Was it because of my voicemail? They're going to call the whole launch off. I'm going to have G-Men at my door. Nobody's calling me back yet. I'll probably get in trouble. I don't know. It seems to me. What's up, Brittany? To me it just seems redundant. I don't know. They could just be sitting up there for another 10 hours. It's not even a guarantee that they're going to launch it. This is clickbait. Amy, I'm right behind you. I'm going to do it again. Peace out. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if they're going to launch this thing or not. If it was guaranteed, I might stick around, but we're still at an hour and 38 minutes where maybe they'll launch it. Maybe. I don't know if they're going to launch it or not. They don't know if they're going to launch it or not, but there's 4 people sitting up there chilling, waiting to shoot into radiation, but the bad weather's on the way. Oh no. And by the way, how long are you going to be? You're going to get above the rain pretty quick anyway. Yeah, they're going to the Van Allen radiation belt, wherever the hell that is. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Probably nothing. It'll be interesting to see if they launch, though. Thanks a lot, guys. You have a good night. Bad day to be a rocket. Bad day to be a non-rain-proof rocket. Night, Nissa. It ain't launching. It ain't going nowhere. I wish Subway was still open. Could go for a spicy Italian right about now. Sounded really gay. But that's okay. judgments.
Damn, son.
Chomp chomp. Chomp chomp.
Round one, fight.
Not Christians, because she was literally blaspheming the Holy Spirit upon my parents. Blaspheming, 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 blaspheming.
Lately, I've been on this kick of, I've been going to bed late and still getting up early, kind of fading in the middle of the day and then trying to come back to life at night. I'd been going to bed kind of late, getting up early, been feeling tired, nothing other than just knowing that I'm going to bed late. Nothing other than... Quite frankly, I saw little baggies under my eyesies. You know what I mean, Z's? And I was like, I've never had bags in my life, nor have I had any like dark circles under my eyes or anything like that. And so I have implemented, I don't know why the hell all those chats just came up like that. Like I said, I just hadn't been getting a lot of sleep. But I implemented this thing because for some reason, I've been getting little bags under my eyes, and I never believed in any of that stuff. And like I said, I'll be 37 years old, which by no stretch of the imagination is considered old unless you ask my children or their friends or whatever. But 37 is the oldest I will have ever been. And I've been doing this thing where, and don't worry, we're going to talk Delphi. I'm just greasing the union, as you like to call it, because I think that this story is important and I want to get it off my chest. So what I've been doing is I've been using an eye mask. Don't judge me because I bare my soul to you guys. I tell you things that I should probably just keep to myself, but I'm telling you. So I've been doing the ice eye mask. I have 2 of them because I do 2 every single night. I just do. I just, first and foremost, it feels good. Second of all, I don't know if it helps or not, but it feels phenomenal, right? It's like something I've been looking forward to doing. It's just kind of part of my daily routine now. It's just something that I've been doing. I know that it feels good. I don't know if it's helping, but now hang with me here. And once again, we're talking about my eyes. And I want to be absolutely clear that I've never had pink eye, but I would tell you if I did, I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of. I've just never had it. All right. As much as people want me to have had pink eye, I just never have had it. As much as you want me to have pink eye, I've never had it. Okay. Let's just clear that up right now. I have no idea if it works or not. I just do it. And I'll continue to do it. But back to the point. So I'm getting ready to lay down and do my... this night was honestly late. And it was very late. So I was still going to do it. Once you take the mask out, you have like a good 10 minutes. And then it's just not really cold anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's not cold anymore, but it's not like warm, but it's not cold. And you want it ice cold. At least I love it ice cold. So I gotta have it. I'm set up. I'm ready to go. I have my iPad. I got my headphones. I'm going to lay down and I'm going to listen to some like self-soothing emo rap. I made that up. I don't know what I was going to listen to. But I get in the recliner and it's like the couch it's the like the little button thing on the side where you could, you know what I mean? You lean back. Nah, I had my iPad and my ice iPad pack. Well, whatever that means. Okay. And so, off we go. We're digging in, brother. We're feeling it. I'm pumped. It's the end of the day. You know, 9 nights. I'm reclined. The mask is up on the forehead, getting ready to pull down. I got my headphones in. I do not use cordless headphones anymore. I'll never use cordless headphones anymore. I've lost hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, because of a certain dog named his name rhymes with Schmotus. Chews them up when they fall out of my ear at night. So I don't use them. But I'm plugged in. I'm leaned back. I turn the light off. It's pitch black. This is my time, baby. This is daddy's time. I'm super excited. And then a couple of dogs jump up on me. Fine. And maybe I didn't have my iPad. Maybe it was just my phone. Whatever. I was plugged in, ready to listen to something. Okay, it was my phone because my iPad was dead, which, you know, is just typical Josh stuff. So the dogs jump up. I start to recline. Folks, I start to recline, you know, I'm starting to recline, okay? And all of a sudden, I hear this thump. The ice pack's on my head, thump, right? Because a enormously fat dog, his name rhymes with Nacho, knocked my phone through, it fell between the couch, which typically wouldn't be that big of a deal, except the couch that we have is this big, bulky, electronic hunk of metal frame, and it's a pain. You cannot wedge your hands down in there. I don't care how thin they are. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. You can't, for the life of you, you cannot, you know, I ain't getting these fat monsters down. I got the sausage fingers, and I'm like, so this is what I say. And I'm telling you, I say this to him. I say, hey, I look at Otis and Macho, cause I have to walk over and I have to turn the floor lamp on, and I go look at him and I say, hey guys, this better be simple. And what I'm hoping for is I can just lift the chair with the little thing and this can be sitting right there. No dice. Zero. No dice at all. Okay. Luckily, it's kind of a newer couch, so it's not there, right? So now I got the ice pack on my head starts to freeze. So I'm like, oh God. So I take it off. It's not there. And all of a sudden I'm going, how the hell? What I got to do? Okay. It's 2 a.m. Everybody's asleep in the house. The dogs are now on the couch after Nacho, or the name that rhymes with Nacho. Well, the cord fell off, man. I'm telling you, this is a heavy couch. It's one of those ones that has the center with the charging stations and all that crap. And you're like, yeah, this is a great couch until you have to move it at 2 a.m. to find your cell phone because your fat dog, for some reason, had to jump up on the couch before you could get settled and somehow magically gets it into this tiny little space at the perfect angle where it fits perfectly down in there. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. And I don't know how exactly it works, but it did. And it went just like dropping a coin right in the game slot machine. Fing, fing, fing. It just went right down there, sucked her right down. Now, of course, the normal thing that you would do is you would pull the couch out. That's the normal thing. That's the easy thing. Okay. Maybe it'll be right there, but you can't just pull it out. You have to lift. Ha! Ha! You know what I mean? I am pulling this friggin' couch. I get it moved. I peek behind the couch going, oh God, just be right there. I look down, it's not there. So I'm like, okay, so now what I gotta do, the couch plugs into the wall. You understand that, right? There's the end table here and the couch, and they're perpendicular and flush. Perpendicular and flush. They just are. So I, don't want to wake anybody up. So I'm moving the end table just a little, just enough to get my enormous ass behind the couch, where then I end up laying down on the ground on my side with no flashlight. So anyway, laying down there like a beached whale at 2 a.m. I'm looking for my phone. I can't find it. I have to unplug the couch. This was years ago. We would have never worried about it. But there's these metal frames under the couch separated, like it's what props it up, but they're kind of small. So I'm checking the metal frames and I find my phone. Awesome. It was great. So I get my phone. I'm laying there like I got to get up. So I start to get up and then I knock the end table over, which I then trip over and sort of fall, but not it wasn't a bad fall, but it wasn't a good fall. It wasn't a great